Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Conley out there with Morant. Then there's Gasol. Then there's Gasol. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Richardson is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Free. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Jones in at the 5, roaming the paint. And tonight we have 2 Grizzly legends playing together, Ja Morant and Pau Gasol. Greg, it'll be fun to see how they feed off each other.
Oh, Kevin, this could be a dream pairing. I mean, the presence of Gasol inside and the energy and electricity that Morant possesses outside. Defending team with that kind of balance, that is not an easy task.
Well said. Yeah, teams with this kind of inside-outside combination, Greg, can be unstoppable when things get clicking. Here's Gasol. After New York gets the 3, Conley with the screen on Johnson. And here is Gasol. Shot clock at 6. He gets it in there.
Boy, that's his bread and butter and jelly. Gasol can dominate inside.
Brunson the pass to Free. Back to Brunson. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Conley the pass to Morant. Here's Abdul Rahim. To the middle. Here's Gasol. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Got to convert those chances in tight.
Brunson scanning the floor. And again, New York with the triple.
This speaks to how confident a shooter Brunson is. I mean, outstanding at pulling up off the dribble.
And Gasol now top of the key.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this.
Well, you look at Gasol's stroke now. He's a pretty reliable and respectable free throw shooter. He doesn't get there quite as much as you'd think for a big guy, but he does convert when he gets there.
Bibby checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. And again, New York with the triple.
You've got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
Pass to Abdul Rahim. Gasol, a screen on Richardson. Abdul Rahim passes to Gasol. Off target from 3-point range. New York leading by 6. On deep, Brunson. And Abdul Rahim pulls it down. Down low. That's good from Gasol, and the assist by Gasol. Gasol's got 8 points.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
And here's Brunson outside. Drills it from outside.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Abdul Rahim passes to Gasol. Lays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves, plus a beautiful touch.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. And again, New York with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Khalil Ware's checked in for Johnson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Randolph comes in for Gasol, and Shane Battier subbed in for Morant. Pass to Bibby. Left side, Randolph. Shoots over Ware. Randolph can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for New York. 8-point game. For 3, Richardson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis trails by 8. To the left wing. Here's Abdul Rahim. Here's Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's got 10 points.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
Gasol's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Got that one up quick.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Goes up on the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, Bibby, terrific shooting off the dribble. When he's in rhythm, he feels comfortable pulling up on the defense.
Jones sets the pick for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
A nice shot by Gasol.
Boy, that was a superb pass by Bibby right there.
From deep three-point land, Jalen Brunson again from deep. Brunson's got 24. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. And we'll be back with you. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Mike Bibby. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the small forward. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Bibby passes to Randall. Shoots over Ware. And Randolph throws it down.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Richardson outside. They set the pick. Fires the 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
Mike Conley's checked in for Mike Bibby. Memphis trails by 18. Out to Battier. Shoots it up. The Grizzlies with another miss. Brunson outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Bucket is good.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
Conley into the lane. Battier for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. New York with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Jones with the screen on Jackson. Ware. And Abdul Rahim pulls it down. Conley with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Randolph. Excellent D that time from Jones. New York leading by 20. Driving in. Richardson outside. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Gasol's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in for Shane Battier. At the elbow, Randolph. Shoots over Ware. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so here is New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Brunson. Back to Ware. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Williams with a clean look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's New York. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
So he gets them both.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Morant passes to Gasol. Gay against Richardson, trying to get something going, and Ware pulls it down. New York leading by 22. On deep, Brunson bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 37.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Morant, and it's blocked by Brunson.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb work coming away with the block.
Lets it go from deep, and again, New York with the triple.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Kicks it out to Gay. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Free passes to Brunson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Gasol. And Jones sends it back.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Gay is on the court for his scoring ability, and there's no better way to get points on the board than with the and one.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. On deep, Brunson gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 43 points.
And how about the no-hesitation shot? He barely had to think about it.
A floater, and it's laid up and in by Conley.
Conley's so adept at knowing when he needs to get that shot off. Nice soft touch there.
Brunson outside. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's New York ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Quentin Richardson. Jones is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's free at the two guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Now that is impressive agility from the big man, Pau Gasol.
On deep, Brunson, good on the triple. Brunson's got 49 points in the game.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Outside Gasol. There's the drive. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And with Gasol, he feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
Brunson, good.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Grizzlies. Timeout called the Grizzlies. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
Here's Conley, and another basket for Memphis.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by New York. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson outside. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 15 points here in the second half.
That polished jump shot of Brunson's is really a key part of why he's so effective as an offensive player.
Morant outside. Pass to Gasol. Inside. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Gasol.
You know, when it's Gasol in the two-man game, you have to keep track of him. Marc's so dangerous as the roller.
Conley against Brunson. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He gets that one.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Out left to the wing. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Richardson covering. Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And it's Richardson on with a 3. Richardson's got 9.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Gasol, going around. Pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Well, we see him operate all around the court, but Gasol is at his best when he's throwing it down like that.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And it's Brunson missing. Shoots from 14, and it's Memphis with another.
Gasol's confidence is something to behold. No hesitation or second guessing off the catch. That's really good work.
Brunson against Conley. Brunson the bounce pass. Here's Ware. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's New York with it. And here's Brunson outside. And the 3 ball is good.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
To the inside, Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
He doesn't hit that one. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York, going on an absolute rampage. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Bibby. Zach Randolph is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Bibby. Pau Gasol. Shoots over Duran. Kenneth Faried pulls it in.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Pritchard. From past the arc, And he's good on the 3-ball. Pritchard's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New York.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
And he drives in. A nice shot by Gasol.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Over in the corner, Jaquez. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Grizzlies now. Battier outside for three. Bibby drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His three-point shot is as money as it gets.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Shoots. Knipple, no good. Battier right side. Fires the three. Rebounded by Fareed.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's deflected. Here's Randolph, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. And they'll get another chance. Fareed, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. And Peyton Pritchard with the three. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go with the three. And again, New York with the triple.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Gasol, a screen on Pritchard. Duran with it. Gasol covering. Pass to Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. Gasol, no good. Now Pritchard. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Pass to Randolph. Over Fareed. Randolph's shot is good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Pritchard with the ball. Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Battier. And again, New York with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Randolph. And it's Memphis with another.
Still finding ways to work in that jump shot. Randolph enjoys keeping the defense honest from there.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Jaquez outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And again, New York with the triple.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every three he takes now is going down.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it.